Okay, so welcome to Knowing Nature, the fall 2020 edition. Remote. It's going to be all remote, which means that I am hopefully going to pre-record all of the lectures. So let's start with lecture 1, which is kind of an introduction to the ideas behind this course, the inception of this course, why this course exists. And that is kind of to open up the discussion on what is science. So today we're going to just think critically about what science means, and then what nature means. And that's really going to encompass kind of at least the ideological framework and foundation upon which this course is born. And so, yeah, let's just get started. So I'm going to blow this up. So what is science? To answer this question, obviously there's no answer to this question. But I'm going to flash through a number of slides, and I want you to pull out a piece of paper or open up a document. And for each slide, I want you to write whether or not the thing that is depicted is science or not, in your estimation. Right? So let's play a game. Is this science? So don't start with this picture. I'll tell you when to start. But I want you to, again, just to think, is the thing I'm showing you, in your mind, science or not science? Very simple. There's no right answers. There's no wrong answers. This is just to get us thinking about what it really means, because I think some of us think we know what science is, and then what we know as science might be different than what someone else knows as science. Okay. Number 1, is this science? Number 2, is this science? Number 3, is this science? And number 4, is this science, would you say? Okay, number 5, is this science? Number 6, is this science? Number 7, is this science? Number 8, is this science? Feels weird asking these questions to my computer. Number 9, is this taking a survey? Would you say that that is science? Okay, number 10, attaching a camera to a robin in Alaska. Would you say this is science? And number 11, is this science? Number 12, is this science? Number 13, is this science? And number 14, computer programmers, video game programmers, is this science? 15, video game testing, is this science? Would you say? And number 16, is this science? Number 17, computer programmers in the 1960s. Would you say this is science? And number 18, a stressed out but appearing calm graduate student. Would you say this is science? And number 19, pre-transition me making an appearance at an open house at the laboratory that I used to work at. Would you say that this is science? And number 20, again, pre-transition me giving a lecture remotely to students about climate change. I think we're on 21. Is this science? Would you say? my interns at the Mars rover at JPL. 22, is this science? Cosmetic testing on animals. 23, is this science? Looks like nuclear weapons testing. And 24, the Juno satellite orbiting Jupiter. Science or not? 25, NASA computer scientists in the 1950s. Would you say that this is science? And 26, viewing cancer through a microscope. Science? Yes? No? 27, human computers. So no machines, just doing by hand. And a photo taken by the Hubble telescope. Is this science? I think number 28. 29, downloading data in a hangar in the field. Science? Yes, no? How about a star chart of the night sky? Is this science, would you say? Number 30. I think we're on number 30. I hope. I lost track. How about number 31, my astrological chart? Is this science? Yes, no? And finally, I think this is the last one, a biology textbook. Science? Yes or no? The textbook, photo of the textbook. Okay, so hopefully you've compiled a list, whether each of these photos is science or not. Now we're going to ask the same question, is this, instead of is this science, we're going to ask, is this nature? And I want you to just write yes or no, the picture is nature or is not nature. Very simple. Make sure that you are writing your answers down because this is something that you will have to submit. This is your sort of group work for week 1. So make sure that you're writing down the answers. Excuse me. Okay. So let's start with number 1. Is this picture of the Grand Canyon nature? Number 2, Joshua Tree, nature, yes or no? Number 3, Torres del Paine in Patagonia. Is this nature, yes or no? Okay, number 4, baobab trees in rural Madagascar, yes or no to this as nature? Number 5, the National Arboretum in Washington, D.C., yes or no to nature? Yes or no, is this nature? Okay, this defaced rock, also known as Mount Rushmore, is this nature? Number 7, my partner taking a hike through the Echo Mountain in Pasadena. Would you say that this, yes or no, is nature? Number 8, Banff in Canada, a popular ski resort town. Yes or no, is this picture depicting nature? Number 9, my little pup in Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. Yes or no, nature? And number 10, this photo of Hollywood Beach in northern Chicago. Yes or no, in the winter. Is this nature, yes or no? Okay, number 11, the beautiful soft bottom section of the Los Angeles River. Would you say that this is nature, yes or no? Okay, number 12, a couple of friends of mine in Lewiston, Nebraska, watching the solar eclipse in August of 2017, I believe. Is this nature, yes or no? Number 13, the Hollywood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. Nature, yes or no? And number 14, this is right outside my front door in Andersonville, in the northern part of Chicago. Would you say yes or no, is this nature? And number 15, this is the decommissioned San Onofre power plant in Southern California. Is this nature? All right. So that is it for the first lecture. Very quick. I wanted to get us thinking about what is science, what is nature. Make sure that you've compiled your answers down and you send me either a screenshot or a list through Discord, and we'll talk about this when we get together for our next lecture. All right. Let me just end. Oh my gosh.